welcome into an edition of the Will and Thunder Show. My name is Kevin Thunder. Alongside me, I have William Telltale. You out there, William? How you doing today?
Groovy.
Groovy. That reminds me of a movie. I don't know why it does, but anyway. But welcome in, man. Today we have a great show going for you guys. We got a band from Istanbul, Turkey. Name of the band's Riseback. Ridiculous good band. This is one of the bands that's definitely going to go in my MP3 and, get on the list. Great musicians. Phenomenal female singer. We're going to go ahead and play a song for you from Riseback here, and we're going to get to the interview here in just a second. So this is Riseback. Will, what song we got to start off things with the Riseback?
Game Powered.
Game Powered. It was a great video. We'll get into that today.
Reaching higher, the clock is
welcome back to the Will and Thunder Show. This is Will, and we're just technical difficulty after technical difficulty here, but that's the nature of this beast, apparently.
I am there. I was just talking right there, but you had me muted, so you couldn't hear a word I said.
No, I pushed
anyway, as I was saying, man, that's the reason why that they're going to be on my MP3 right there, man. That band's got some talent, man. Awesome, man. Love the vocals, love the guitar. It's a great band.
Yeah, and I'm going to try to do her name some justice. This is the singer of Riseback. Her name's Riella, and she can correct me if I've got it wrong. Welcome to the show. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I can hear you. Do you hear me?
All right. I can hear you just fine. Did I get the name right?
It's Riella. Riella.
Okay, I was close.
Riella.
Yeah.
Close. Well, welcome to the Will and Thunder Show. Welcome to halfway around the world, man. Sorry about that little technical difficulty we had there, but thanks for taking your time to come on and let us know a little bit about your band and your music.
Of course, I thank you.
I gotta tell you that the way I do things, you know, when I'm listening to a band that I'm going to have on the show, or I'm going to review, or that basically that I'm going to have on the show, I'll only listen to like maybe 30 seconds of each song, just so that there can be, you know, like a wow factor when I hear it on the show, you know, as if I'm still hearing it for the first time, even though I've heard a little bit of it. And let me tell you, that was about one of the biggest wow factors I've ever had doing this show after hearing Game Powered. Can you tell us a little bit about the writing process, how, you know, who does what and everything? I mean, that sounds incredible.
Thank you very much. Of course, the Game Power song was written by me, actually, with the piano chords. You know, my friend was in a music school, and he had a homework, and he showed me about the harmony, theory and stuff, and I created a song according to that theoretical stuff, and then I wrote some lyrics, and it became like a great, you know, we really liked the tune of it, and then we arranged it with the band, and it became Game Powered.
I'll tell you what, it's a great song, and on top of that, the video, the quality of the video is awesome. I like how you guys kind of took the gym thing and put it in there, being empowered, watching, you know, just the power of the, you know, guys you had in the video and the workout thing, and throwing it into the video right there. You guys all are just killing it in that cage, and, you know, very great. The cinematography and just the production of the video is fantastic.
Yeah, our director friend was very good, and he managed the quality, and it's great.
So this is your first album you guys are putting out, and it's a self-titled Riseback, correct?
Yes, correct. We're starting the second this summer, where we will finish the demo soon, and we're going to have the second next year, hopefully. This is the first.
Excellent.
Looking through your little bio and everything, you guys have already played out, you know, like all over the place, not just in Turkey. I mean, you guys have been elsewhere too, right?
Yes, we went to some festivals around. We went to Russia, Belarus, and we went to some festival in town, of course. So far, like this, we had a lot of reviews and interviews around the world. Hopefully, that's very great. Music science, and people who write reviews for us, they are very nice. They have very good thoughts about the band, and that makes us very happy.
Well, they should, because you guys are very, very talented. Your vocals are unbelievable, angelic in ways. I mean, I love the sound of the vocals, but I also love you're very deep-rooted in the bass right there. And I was watching another video of yours right there. I believe it was Try to Stay, the one where you guys did the video on the beach.
Yeah, Make You Real. Yeah, it was directed before Game Powered, actually. We shot the Make You Real before Game Powered, but it was on the beach. Yes.
So Now, your album, as I was telling Will earlier, is something that I really want to get on, my MP3 player, because the sound of your music, you guys have a fresh sound, but you also have a nice heaviness to it. It's something really nice to find. Where can people get your album here in the United States?
In the United States, for now, we don't have a label or anything, but I can, we have a Big Cartel page, Big Cartel.
Mm-hmm.
You heard of it? In that, they can order, and I can ship to United States. I already shipped some CDs to New York, New Jersey before, and if they can order from that website, I can directly ship, and they can have in 1 or 2 weeks maximum. But in terms of distribution, we don't have right now anything in the United States. I hope we will have in the second one.
Absolutely. So do you guys have a digital copy that people can buy online?
Yeah, digital copies on Bandcamp, www.riseback.bandcamp.com. They can find all the links in our Facebook page and website riseback.com.
That's cool. I like Bandcamp the best because that lets the artist make a little bit more money.
Yeah, but physical copies also are nice. You can save them your place.
Yeah, because it takes a lot of money to produce these albums. So.
I don't even have I don't even buy CDs anymore. I've got a stack of CDs from bands that I've reviewed and bands that have been on the show and everything, and it's just I'd rather just get a digital copy, to be honest with you.
It's the digital world we live in now, so.
Yeah, my MP3 player, there's more indie music in it than there is signed national famous worldwide bands.
Wow, great.
So tell us a little bit about your band. How did you guys get together? Tell us a little about your guitar players and your guitar player, your bass, your drummer. How did you guys get together? How did you guys work this thing out?
With my guitar player and one of our friends, now we're not together anymore, but we decided, 3 of us, to make our songs and make a band out of it. And we started together, and we had some changes in the band. Members came, members gone, because, it's difficult to stabilize from the first moment. It took some time now. My guitar player is Ali Safa. He's writing basically all the riffs that you hear, he writes. And my bass player is Konar, and my drummer is Onur Akçap. My drummer has also a lot of drum projects in town in Turkey. He is a very active metal drummer. And together we kind of have a great rhythm, great tempo, and like this, And we use, background samplings in the stage. We don't have a keyboard player.
Right.
Yes, maybe we might, in future, have a second guitarist. It's not sure. But
just to fill things out a little bit?
Sorry?
I mean, just to fill things out a little bit, have a second guitar player?
Might be. It's not. Maybe, It depends. But for us, we are great. Like, we complete each other in all senses.
What's the word I'm looking for? A commercial way to put it out there? It is awesome.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we've had. I'm trying to. I'm new to that type of music. On my blog, where I review bands, and I'll probably do. I'm going to do one for your band as well. But one of the things that I do is a section of how all the good music in the world seems to be coming from everywhere except for the United States. Here, like everywhere else in the world, Europe, South America, Africa, Australia, hell, even Japan. It's all putting out really good metal music and everything, and all we're putting out is more rap and Justin Bieber and all that garbage. It's not fair, damn it. We want some good metal here, and that's the what we're doing is we're trying to get as many bands from other countries on our show to showcase what what we could be listening to instead of all this canned corporate crap that's forced down our throats on a daily basis.
Yeah, it becomes stronger when you reach all over the place, when you hear all tastes and everything. I hope we can manage to reach USA with our second album in terms of distribution.
Oh, absolutely. So how far, you've already released your first album, correct?
Yeah, we did.
All right, and you're in the midst of working on your second one now.
Yes, exactly.
How far into are you onto your second album?
We finished the songs. The songs are completed in terms of like arrangement, instrumentation. Now we will start to record it. Probably we will have like 6 months of recording, mixing, mastering, repeating what is not good, and I am planning, I'm hoping to have it in 2015, yeah, like this.
Excellent. Because I'll tell you what, your first album is...
Get me a copy of it, and I'll review that one too, and if you want, we'll have you back on the show to promote it as well. I would like to see, seriously, a lot of the bands that, that we have on, you come over here to the United States. I mean, I know money's a big factor, especially for, we had a band from South Africa on, and just to get them here alone would probably cost more than, some tours total, just to get the band and their equipment here. So it's like money's a big factor in that. And unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be enough of it these days.
When we can have like sponsors or like good projects, when maybe we might be involved in a touring project, like maybe we can manage some expenses. Who knows? Because we also want to travel around. Because, it's the best thing to do to reach everybody live. That's the main goal.
Yeah.
So you said you played some festivals outside of Turkey. What you've been to Europe, and you said Russia?
Yeah, we went to Belarus, like next to Russia, Metal Crowd Festival, last August 2013. Yeah, that's it. We didn't go much, we had some invitations from other festivals, but we chose not to go for this year because we want to start the second album, and we're going to evaluate next year for the shows live for going abroad, because the travel expenses and recording expenses, when it comes together, it's too much. I need to divide some of them.
I definitely understand that. Definitely understand that.
So do you want to go ahead and break and play that second song?
Absolutely. Let's go ahead and take a break. Let's hear a little more from Riseback right here. Great music, guys. Turn your ears on and get you a little earful right here. Which song are we going to play on the second set here?
Try to Say.
This is one of the songs of my favorite. This is one of my favorites right here of the songs I've listened to. It's unbelievable.
And we'll be right back with Riseback on that rhymed on the Will and Thunder Show.
I try to say something, it is so deeply crucial. I try to be someone who is not an illusion. You must believe that we can have a supreme connection. I'm so tired to see your distracted emotions, the burning
welcome back to the Will and Thunder Show. That was Riseback with a song, Try to Say. Another one, I mean, that song could actually be, it sounds kind of, skilled and heavy and intense and everything, but it also has a commercial value on it that I could see that being played on the radio here, actually.
Absolutely. See, the one thing I like about that song is, first of all, as a band and as a vocalist, you have to sell a song. Especially a song with that kind of power like that, the vocals have to sell something right there. And I can feel the emotion in the vocals. And on top of that, one of my favorite things is when you have a powerful song like that, I love the clean sound of a guitar when doing a solo. It's got, the little bit of crunch, but it's got a cleaner sound to it. I love when you can really feel the musicality and the vocal, you just feel the emotion to the music. And that song has it all right there, in my opinion.
She's gone.
Do what?
She's back. She's back. She dropped off there for a second. She's back. Okay, we got you back there. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I got disconnected from the internet, that's why. Now I'm fine.
Did you hear what we just said about the song right there?
Well, I lastly heard that it has a commercial value, but also it's heavy and it has talent in it.
Well, what I was saying is not just the musicality, but when you're a vocalist and you have a band right there, when you can inspire emotion through a song and you can feel what the lyrics are saying, it takes a lot to sell it like that. And you sold it 100% on that song. You can feel that you're singing the words right there and feeling everything that you're saying right there. On top of that, that clean guitar sound in the solos right there gives it more of an emotional feel than if you had, a little rougher guitars and little speed. I love that sound. I love that emotional aspect that you can get through, a nice heavy, not heavy, but, a heavier, song like that. Exactly, the power's right there.
Sorry?
You're talking about the intensity there, Thunder, right?
Exactly, the intensity of it. I mean, when you can hear it through the vocals like that, it's not faked. It's real. You get a more real sound to it, and that's what really sells a song like that. I love it.
Are you okay there, Thunder? Now you're sounding crazy.
All right. Well, do you hear me better now?
A little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
This is nothing new with our show. Our show is full of technical difficulties. If it weren't for technical difficulties, we wouldn't have a show.
Yeah.
Got to have a little fun with it right there.
Do you guys have any? Go ahead, Thunder.
I'm sorry. All right. So you guys are working right now mostly on studio work, getting you've got all the songs laid down, but you guys have to go in the studio, record, and then do the sessions with editing and all that, of course. So is that your main thing right now? Are you guys playing out right now and building up your fan base, or what's the main ideas with the band right now?
Main idea is creating new stuff and producing and sharing. The more we create, the more we're gonna reach, because all songs, they're finished, and we did the promotion of it. And if we can have like live shows around or near places, regionally near, when the travel are not so high, we go and play. Main idea is always the same: create, share, and play. Create, share, and play. That's how it goes.
That's awesome right there. And from what I understand, when I was doing some research on Istanbul, that's the 5th largest city in the world.
5th?
So you guys are in a big market right there.
No, there is no market out of here, I'm telling you. There is a market.
Oh, really?
Very nice musicians, very good rock music here. Turkish rock music is really great. But, in terms of market, it's not big.
Oh, really? Well, I mean, me just looking at it, and as I said, I'm kind of don't know as well as I should, but just looking up, it seemed like it was a big city for culture and things like that. But the rock music scene, or the actual like music scene, is it pretty decent? You guys have availability to clubs to play in? You guys play out, once or twice a month, or how does that work for you?
Yeah, we have here like a great rock like clubs that as you say, like once in a month or 2 months we go and play. But it's like it's the minority of the population is in rock music. It's not the major.
What's the major music style from where you're from?
It's like Turkish pop, but like a
okay.
Like a pop, like let's say pop. Okay, like Turkish pop music is more major here.
Okay, kind of like we're doing here right now, unfortunately, in the United States, with the Justin Biebers and the, kind of hip-hop, pop kind of music that's more popular right now. I guess it is all around the world, but it's nice to have bands like you and radio shows like this that are trying to keep this metal music alive.
We're not appreciated, though. We are few here. Like, you guys appreciate better than here. Because, I don't know, the vision or the point, the perspectives are different. I don't know what it is, but the appreciation and caring about the band here, it's not like, because I talk with many radios and around like Europe, and they are really, really putting the value on the music and the talent and the effort. But here, there is a kind of like, let's say, that's a minority stuff,
Right. Yeah, you're sitting there in the background while the other things are going, a little bit on the longer tour right there. And, like Northern Europe right now, Northern Eastern Europe, it's a real big... Go ahead.
Thunder. She just reminded me of something. Are you familiar, Riella, are you familiar with the band Wardrum? They're from Greece.
Which one?
Wardrum.
I didn't hear, but I know that there are a lot of bands from Greece.
Oh, the band Wardrum from Greece.
What style?
They're progressive heavy metal.
I will check it out. I didn't hear.
When we had them on the show a while back, and they were saying that their music scene, there's a lot of great music coming out of the area, except but the problem is the bands, they're all out for themselves. They won't support the other bands, but they want everybody else to come out and see their show, but they're not going to go see somebody else's show. Is it kind of like that?
Yeah, it's like it's kind of like that. It's all like related to each other. There is no market, there is no circulation, there is no income, and there is no, it always affects. So when you don't have your band working, you don't want to go to other bands. It's like
right.
It's like if we can create more movement here or more active, like we can help each other, we can consider other musicians and create a unity here, that will work. But if only like some little number of bands can realize the dream and others just watch, it doesn't work. It has to be like all together. Maybe
right. There needs to be an alliance with different metal bands to try and create a good metal music scene to get the word out and, get the people behind you, the population, to listen and hear your music. And if you're doing it one at a time, it's kind of like fighting mini battles. But if you guys all get together and throw a couple bands, like 3 bands together and throw a show, you're going to get all 3 bands followers, and it could just grow and grow and grow. But without that, you're kind of just fighting by yourselves.
Yeah, exactly. Like the energy is not working. It's like it's the whole thing. Like I can't explain. Something
you don't have to. I mean, that's definitely understood. I mean, and in the U.S., it was like that for a long time. In different parts, you'd have certain areas that were, you'd have a great music scene, or great camaraderie between musicians that wanted to help push each other. Because the more you work together, the more you get the sound out and the music out, and you get your style out as well. But I mean, that's where it has to be to get the movement moving along.
Yeah, because you need to share. Music, you cannot own it. Like, it's not yours. It's something for everybody. It's like common. It's so big. It's so powerful, and we can share it. But when we try to keep it to ourselves, it's like for fame. It's not music. It's not something that musicians do. It's like people who want to be famous can do it, but real musicians share it and let it grow. That's what I think.
Well, you said you're a piano player, correct?
Yeah, I play piano like in a intermediate level, not very, very good, but I am okay.
Well, in the same aspect, when you're sitting at home by yourself and playing the piano, there's only so much you can play. But if you brought a guitar player to play with you while you're playing the piano and you throw ideas off each other, you become more artistic because you're playing off what they're playing versus what you're playing, and the ideas bounce back and forth, and you create better music.
Yeah.
That's the same idea. If you go out there and you have 3 bands that you play with on a consistent basis, and you listen to their sound versus your sound, you might come up with a new idea. That sounds pretty good. Why don't we try something like this? Why don't we do this? But if you continue to play by yourself and you don't have any other outside influences, it kind of gets stagnant sometimes. And the music scene's the same kind of way. If, you only have, say you have 150 followers that go see your shows, and another band has 150 followers that see your shows. If you guys are playing together, that's 300 followers that are going to, enjoy both styles of music, and if they'd come together, it would be a much bigger, bolder thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Hey, could you? I was looking through some of your stuff, and I found the Headbangers Weekend, the festival.
Yeah, it's in Istanbul.
Yeah, you guys played with one of my favorite thrash bands there, Overkill.
Yeah.
I actually met their singer a few years ago. Well, actually, no, it wasn't a few years ago. It was more like 15 years ago. But yeah, they're really cool, really cool guys. How did that show go?
It was great. Like the event was good. There was a lot of bands, international bands, and great headliners. And it was our hometown. It was great, to share the same stage with those headliners and to experience the live show. It was great. People were great. The audience were good. Everything was great.
So, quick question right here. Now, I'm sorry, Will. Go ahead and finish. You're probably going on the same subject, so.
Oh, what's the biggest crowd that you guys have played in front of?
The biggest crowd, it's like festivals. You're asking number-wise?
Approximate number.
Yeah, approximately. I think it was the Headbangers Weekend because, there were a lot of people for the headliners, so I think that was the biggest one.
Oh, was it like 5,000, 10,000?
Yeah. No, not 5,000, thousands, 2,000 maximum.
Cool. Yeah, that would have been that's one thing that I've never done. I've never played a big festival like that, and that's something that I've, wanted to do. Even if I was the opening act, just as long as there's something covering me so I don't get sunburnt to a crisp.
So, real quick question for you. How long have you been into music?
In what?
How long have you been into the idea of being a musician?
It's 10 years that I am professionally singing, taking lessons and working on it, since 2004. I started to study on vocals, 10 years of vocals, and before I used to play piano, but not in professional wise. So let's say 15 years.
And who's your biggest inspiration on your vocal style?
Yeah, I have like, it's not only, my inspiration is not only in rock metal, but in terms of rock metal, Flor Jansen from, After Forever band, you know her? Right now she's singing with Nightwish. She's a great vocalist. She has a good technique, very nice technique. I love, Lara Fabian, French singer. I love her voice. Other than that,
Well, I mean, it doesn't even have to be rock music. I mean, any of your inspirations. I mean, when it comes to music, there's so many genres of music that make up the metal genre. Or I mean, there's so many styles out there that anybody can, turn you one way or another. I'm a bass player, and I love everything from jazz to funk bass to metal bass, and which is, and I love playing metal music, but I love the funk style too. I love the slap bass, good pop to it. So, I mean, there's so many styles that make up, metal music as it is. You can listen to guitar players in that genre of all different kinds, and everyone has a different sound, different style, and an influence from one way or another.
yeah,
Well,
I love
like
musical theater very much.
I like, for example, I mean, I'm a lead singer, and I've got a very, very wide range of vocal influences from Meatloaf, who definitely is not metal, all the way up to people like Dave Mustaine or Bobby from Overkill. I mean, they've all influenced me in some way or another. But my voice is what it is. It's kind of melodic with a little bit of metal rasp to it, but but it's a lot of people are shocked when I say that, like Steve Perry from Journey or Meatloaf are some of my main influences when they hear me sing. so yeah, it can come from anywhere.
Now, you said the guys in your band, you guys have been together for a couple of years now, and you had a different guitar player originally?
You mean different? Can you ask again? I didn't get it.
I'm sorry. I was like, when you guys originally started as a band, did you guys have a different guitar player, you said?
No, the guitar player is always the same.
Okay.
We had another bass player, and bass player and drummer changed since we began.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, watching the videos and listening to the music, you guys got keepers right there. Keep that bass player and drummer. As a bass player right there, I love a good combination of a drummer and a bass player to play well together. And I love the sound of your new bass player, man. He's got that deep sound to it, and keeps up with the drums very well. So, I mean, you guys have a good sound right here. I can't wait till you get more, and hopefully we'll give you a hand with this, more, what's the word I'm looking for, Bill?
Exposure.
Expansive. Yeah.
Exposure.
Exposure here in the United States, because I'll tell you what, you guys have a music sound that would fit in with what the rock scene is doing now, with an edge of what should be and what used to be. So, I mean, we'll get, hopefully we can get you out there a little bit, and you guys get out there a little bit. It's going to be awesome, man.
We would love to.
We're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. It's one drawback of our time slot's about up, and we have technical difficulties, but time waits for nobody. But,
That's right.
But we did have we had a great time talking with you, and we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up with the song "Make You Real," and then we'll come right back and
say our goodbyes.
Absolutely. This is Make
All
You
right,
Real by
well,
Riseback.
hold on, guys.
Right back.
Here's another song from Riseback.
The
Dude, the Will and Thunder Show right there, that's Riseback. See, it's hard to say what my favorite song is. That's one of my favorites right there. I love that breakdown in the middle of the song right there where it kind of slows down. From that. Oh, it sounded awesome, guys.
Thank you. I love this song very much.
That's one of my favorites. That breakdown right there where it kind of slows down and it's got the little bass background to it right there, and you're kind of, that's awesome. You got that little vocal thing kicking right. That's. I think maybe I'm gonna have to call that's my favorite song so far.
Thank you very much.
That's awesome, man.
There's got to be a story. I was listening to the lyrics of that song. There's got to be a story behind it, is there?
Yes. It's like not only one particular story. It's like everything that I go through. It's like when you cannot reach the things that you want to live, like when the feeling and the reality doesn't match, it's really, it gives a lot of pain. So that is the song is about, basically.
You know what? You just put that in the perfect words right there. When the pain of what you work for you cannot reach at that point. I mean, once again, the one thing I really love about your band is the lyric end of it and the reality of your vocals to making the lyrics come to life. I mean, it's not just a story that you're singing. You can feel the emotion in every lyric, and I love that about the band.
Thank you very much. Great to hear.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's kind of my favorite too. Just the driving guitar line in that one, and your voice is spectacular in all of it. But I mean, there's just something
Like more
I said earlier that it was angelic, but that one has a little edge to it right there. The vocal aspect on there, the high notes where it's kind of cut hard on it, it's really got that
punch.
Yeah, it's got that punch. That I'm going to cut you with this word right here. I'm going to cut you with this note right here. I like the vocals on that one very much.
Thank you. Great to you can check our other tunes too. Maybe you would have some other favorite ones. But this one is also I think the favorite in the album.
Well, I tell you what, I'm gonna I said in an email to you that I wasn't able to open that RAR file. I'm gonna find out what I need to do that. That way I'll have all of your songs, and I'll review it and put it on my blog.
Okay, that would be great too. I will share it.
I mean it's definitely one of the better, one of the more talented groups that we've had on this show. Yeah, so is there anything else that you want to throw out there?
You asking me?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, just let people know where they can find you guys. Let them know where they can find you on YouTube, where they can find you on Twitter or YouTube or Facebook, whatever. So that way they can check out and hear your guys' great style.
Thanks. If they Google Riseback, they're gonna have it all. But I tell you, like Facebook/Riseback, Twitter/Riseback, YouTube/Riseback Music, www.riseback.com is the website, and they can have our digital album from www.riseback.bandcamp.com, and they can order physical copies. I can ship. Is www.risebackstore.bigcartel.com.
Well, that's the best way for you guys to get that music right there. Give the band the money, not anybody else. And you guys really like you guys, and you're going to be on my MP3 player by tomorrow at the latest. So I appreciate you taking your guys' time to be on the show, and I appreciate you guys taking time to play some great music.
I appreciate that you are interviewing. That's great.
Well, we got about a minute and a half left. I did have one quick question. It seems, in corresponding with you and interviewing you, it seems like you're the main force behind this band, and as far as promoting it and making it go and all that stuff. And I respect that, because that's nobody really knows what that's like unless they've done it. And that person in the bands that I've been in over the years, that person was me. And it's kind of like that with this radio show too. No offense, Thunder, but
no. You do all the legwork, brother. I understand that.
So with the fact that it seems to be just you making it go and everything, I respect that, because I've been there, done that.
Yeah, I would do it with pleasure. The only thing that the band needs to be active, needs to be like sharing music, and needs to rehearse and needs to go live. I would do the promotion. It's all fine. Like, I can go on like interviews. I would do it with pleasure. If they
Oh, yeah.
All I need is my band to be like active, to be on on the track.
That's right.
Right.
You handle all the PR work while they handle all the, when you guys all work the workload doing practicing and writing music and all that, you get the time to do the PR and get on the radio and, tell a little bit about the band. That's awesome.
That's with pleasure, of course.
All right. Well, that's about all the time that we have. Thank you, Riella, for being on the show, and thank you for letting us listen to your music and talking with us for this past little while.
Thank you. I hope I see you again in our second album, and thank you for giving time and sharing.
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you guys, because, this is what we want to do, is we want to get out there and get some real music and some, great people out there who, love this whole game of music and, going out there and trying to spread your sound and your word. And, I mean, it's nice to have a venue where we can, kind of get guys like you out there. We appreciate you guys taking the time.
He's not a guy, Thunder.
I didn't understand that. I said guys, like the whole band right there.
I know.
No, thank you.
But seriously, thank you for taking a little time to, just get out there and get your music out there, because your music is, as important as us just trying to get it out there, and we love it, man. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
And I'll have this up on YouTube, and I will, very shortly, by the end of the night. Well, you probably won't see it until tomorrow morning because you got to sleep. but at least I'd hope you'd be asleep by the time I get done with this thing, because it takes a while to put these shows together. But like I said, we'll have that up, and you can pass that around and everything. We'll air it live at some point, but we're booked about right now. We're booked about 2 months out. So I mean, we'll get it on, live at our regular time slot at some point. But thanks again for being with us, and you have a good one. Whoops. Another technical difficulty. Good, we end the show with a technical difficulty. Thanks a lot, Steve.
Anyway, all right, Thunder.
You can't even pay a good studio audience these days.
I know. Anyway, all right, man. Well, Thunder out, brother.
All right, you have a good one, Riella.
Okay, I'm going down now. Okay, it's fine.
Yes, ma'am. Go get some sleep. Sorry for keeping you up so late.
It's okay. It's a pleasure. Very nice to meet you. Very, very good interview was. Thank you very much. I'll see you later.
Thank you very much. We'll talk to you next time when the next album comes out.
I'll keep in touch with you. You have a good one.
Okay.
Thank you for listening to the Will and Thunder Show. Thank you for listening to the Will and Thunder Show. The band that's going to take us out is Beyond the Fade from Charlotte, North Carolina. You can find them at Beyond the Fade at Twitter and also at Facebook, Beyond the Fade. The song's called Lights Out, and they're going to take us out.
Never gonna give in. No way.
Thank you for listening to the Will and Thunder Show. We'll be back next week, same time, 10 p.m. Eastern till midnight, with another awesome guest for you. Later.